Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Testing, testing. 1 2 1 2. Testing, testing. 1 2. I don't hear myself. No, I thought it was just I can't hear you, but well, I know that. I thought when I did it with Tyler, I thought I remember I heard myself, but I couldn't hear him. Nah, whatever. It's fine. Hello, testing. Yeah. Why are we not live? This is crazy. We're keeping our 7 fans waiting. You're good.
Go live button on there.
No. There's nothing. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. So I'm level 1. Alright. I'm. Yeah, okay.
And welcome everyone to the Red Hawk Sports Network. We have Baruch College versus Montclair State Volleyball today. The 4-0 Redhawks against the 0-5 Bearcats. It's two records. One of them you don't want to see. The other one you do want to see. For the Redhawks, 1998 was the last time they were 4-0. And for the Bearcats, 0-5, the last time a decade ago, 2015. I'm Vince McCone. He's Justin Randell. And Randell, how are we doing today, bud?
Well, this is a great afternoon, Saturday afternoon. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Got some great volleyball action about to get underway here. And I'm really excited to get to do this with you today.
Oh, it's going to be a great game. My first volleyball game of the year. Your second, correct?
Yes, I called the first game with Tyler Copeland, Montclair State Hardwick College, and they won that set they won that match 3 sets to 1. So great job there by the Redhawks. They look to keep that undefeated streak 5 to start the early season.
Yeah, well, you want to know what? You bring up a good point there, Justin, in just the grit and grind of this team. They've only lost 2 sets all season. Maybe you're the bad luck charm because you saw one of them. But this great homestand so far, looking to go 5-0, also for the first time since 1998. I was looking back at the stat books. They were on a 13-game winning streak to start off their season. 1998, they finished their season 21-9. A little bit similar to last year's crew that finished their season 21-8, 7-1 in the conference. They fell short, though, losing in the first round of the NJAC playoffs. In 1998, though, they fell short, losing against Rutgers Newark in the NJAC championship. We'll see if history repeats itself tonight. And an incredible match. Justin, you saw a game before. What did you see from this Montclair State team?
Well, I know from first-hand experience watching that game, you don't want to fall short early. You don't want to get behind by 5-6 points. This volleyball, it is a game of runs. You never want to be down by 6 or 7 points early on in a set. And that's short set of fusion. Montclair State's on Hardwick. They stayed in every set, every single time. And that's why they came out with the victory there. When you stay close, this Montclair State team is dangerous. They seem to be clutch in the clutch.
Exactly. They have their veteran head coach now, Coach Stawinski, who has a lot of experience in the field of volleyball. And then you look on the other side, the first-year season coach, Anna Carbone, still looking to get that first win for herself. She's a former 3-sport athlete and now coaching the Baruch College Bearcats. This is where you want to be. Trying to get that first win, trying to take it out. Is there any players on the Bearcats side that you're looking at?
I think it's got to be the sophomore Carolina Lundquist. I mean, she is the actual juggernaut of that team. On the season, averaging 35.5 points, 2.5 points per set, 30 kills on the season, along with 2 assists and only 5 service errors. So she is their main player. And if they want to have any chance to get that first win of the season, she's going to have to play a big role. Yes,
she definitely is. We're going to be looking around. Starting lineups are still pending, so we will get them as they come out, as we can see. But it has been a great season for these Montclair State Redhawks. Last year, I mean, we announced all their games. They were an incredible team to watch, and they put it all out on the court, which is exactly what you want to see from a team like this.
That's exactly for certain as well. Like I said before, 0-5 team, taking on a 4-0 set. What better way to get that first win than to do it on the road against the hot Redhawks?
You know, I have to say, Justin, it's my first time back in Panzer all summer, but I can tell you something that I didn't miss was that alarm going off after every bell. All right, we are going to take a quick break here on the Red Hawk Sports Network to honor our country and flag. We'll be back in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the Red Hawk Sports Network here in the Panzer Athletic Center. Again, I'm Vince McCone. He's Justin Randall. And we are getting set for our first set. Now, starting lineups really quickly for the Baruch College Bearcats. Hey Ren, number 3. Number 8, Carolina Ledquest. Number 11, Isabel Torres. Number 13, Haley Costenda. Number 14, Tika Jones. Number 18, Alyssa Graves. And number 22, Maria Jose Ortiz Mary Moleo. And for your Red Hawks, the freshman phenom. Number 3, Lucy Cornelius. Number 4, Bryn Bautista. Number 6, the senior Emma Hatcher. Number 8, Brianna Craig. Number 14, the other senior on the starting lineup, Lily Thomas. Number 21, Casey Traska. And number 33, Sophia DeProfio. As we are set, here we go. Cornelius sets it up, bumped over. Thomas there for the defense. Hatcher dives, and it'll be first point. Bearcats on the board.
Tried there from the libero, Emma Hatcher. She's trying to sprawl out, a little bit out of her reach there, but going to give her a little bit of credit there for even getting a touch on the ball.
Hitting it over. DeProfio puts it over. Bearcats coming around. Ledquist denied. Back over. Bautista. Torres sends it back over. Ortiz. Cornelius. Got it. Point Montclair. Bautista with a nice slam.
Yeah, nice kill there from Bautista. She had 39 kills coming into today's match. So good start for her, getting them even at 1 apiece.
Bryn Bautista, of course, the freshman phenom last year, now a sophomore. Hit over by Ortiz. Cornelius up, Hatcher. Over to Muse, Muse. Got it, Redhawks. Up 2-1. Bautista. Starting off on the right foot here. That one's back by Torres. It's over. Hatcher, Cornelius. Back to DeProfio. And it'll be Red Hawk. Point again. And Bautista is on fire in the setting position.
And this is a player that the Red Hawks really look to turn to get them rolling. They were down 1-0 on that first point, but since then, Bautista has got a couple points back in their favor.
It's up, putting it over. Hatcher, Cornelius, over to Muse. Muse, outside. That's point Bearcats, and they're back. Setting it now is Lundquist. (3-2), a battle to 25. Set over. Coming up with it is Bautista. And Thomas tries to go down with it. A nice save by Cornelius. Onto the other side. Muse sending it back. Wren slamming it, and that one's out of bounds. And the Redhawks back with it.
That was all Lucy Cornelius on that play. She stalled out to keep the play alive, was able to keep it in, and the Redhawks earned the point because of it. It's no surprise because Lucy Cornelius this past week was named NJAC Player of the Week.
Yes, the NJAC Rookie of the Week this week. Phenomenal showing from her. Muse, Cornelius, Muse again. Sending it over, it's going back. Sending it back, DeProfio. Over to Cornelius, Thomas this time. Digging it out is Wren. It's coming out, it'll go down, Red Hawk point, 5-2.
A little bit too hot to handle for Kay Wren as she tried to keep it going with the bump, but it went well behind her, and there was no chance for any of the Baruch players to get to it in time.
Sending it over is Hatcher. Hatcher, that's an ace. Phenomenal at it, and that's why she's phenomenal.
She's the go-to player when it comes to getting aces.
Absolutely.
It's automatic.
A veteran on this team. Digging out is Wren. Coming back with it. Carr sends it over. It'll be Red Hawk point. The Redhawks are on fire in this first set, 7-2.
That was another great serve by Hatcher. As Baruch, they had to get down low, try to keep it alive. And by the time they got it, the ball was just bouncing around like crazy. There was no chance for Baruch to even set up their offense.
Hatcher sends it over. Sending it up. Tripping. Sending it down. Ooh! Bautista sends that one into Hatcher. All smiles though, 7-3.
Little friendly fire from Bautista to Hatcher there.
Shared a nice smile, and we'll get right back on the same page with this one.
I also wanted to say quickly, I apologize if the score is not updating. We're having technical difficulties on our end. We'll try to keep you updated with the score if possible.
Muse sends it over. Ooh, nothing there from Lundquist.
That's one of the rare plays from Lundquist that she just mishit the ball there, trying to send it over the net. So one of the rare mistakes from Lundquist, but I'm sure she'll shake that off and get right back to it.
Now serving for the Redhawks is Nihas, the freshman, sending it over. Digging it out. Wow, she's doing it all on this one. Muse, dug out by the Bearcats. Up, Cornelius, Newhouse, sending it over, Redhawks. Point, Red Hawk.
That was right there. Brianna Craig, she just tried to bump it over because the Redhawks, they had to get it over on 3 hits. but there was no Baruch player in sight, and so somehow that ball fell in bounds, and Montclair gets rewarded with the point.
Newhouse sends it over. She's been given a lot of time in her freshman year, and she makes it work here. 10-3.
Seeing a lot of mistakes early from Baruch College. They're hitting the ball a little bit too hard. There's been a lot of times where the ball just landed out of bounds, and Montclair didn't even have to touch it.
Carr digs that one out. Sending it over. Newhouse, it's coming towards us, and Randell will grab it.
It's nice to get a little bit of action here in the semi-booth, Vin.
Yeah. You know, I don't have that much volleyball experience except for my Roxbury High School experience during our volleyball championship. The winner got a jar of pickles. I don't really know what it was about, but Emma Hatcher comes up with this. And Muse coming around, picking it back up is Craig. Craig coming around. That one hits the net. Point, Redhawks. 11-4 now.
That was dip shot 4. He tried to go for the spike, but spiked it into her own net there. But right now, Baruch College, after getting that first point to start the first set, just hasn't really found a rhythm, then.
Traska sends it over. Bumped up by Carr. Carr. And that one. And a magnificent block by Craig, and just falls from the sky. Like Chicken Little, the sky is falling.
Great movie, by the way.
Very good movie. Dug out there. Carr sends that one over. Cornelius. Bautista.
Oh, beautiful.
With the little tap. 13-4.
That was beautiful. Right
Wonderful.
Just a little tap over the net. Found the spot where not one Baruch player was in sight. I mean, that's just great court awareness if you're Bautista.
The campfire, as they say. Torres. Outside of Atreska. Craig. Got it. Wow. Like a brain surgeon, you gotta be surgical with it.
And right now, if you're Baruch College, especially if you're head coach Anna Carbone, you got to be thinking about using a timeout here. I mean, this is just constant points going in Montclair's favor.
Bearcats get their ball back. Still all smiles from the Redhawks. Even Coach Stawinski got a big smile after a little mistake like that. All good. Carr will come off for the Bearcats. Now serving is Mary Maleo. Cornelius over to Bautista. Bautista with the slam. 3 kills on the day. Ties her up with Brianna Craig.
Just a little score update. If nobody at home can see it on the big screen, it's 15-5 Montclair in the first set. We'll try to keep you updated, as I said. A little bit of technical difficulties with the scoreboard.
We'll make do, though. Craig, Cornelius, slamming it down once again is Traska. Her first kill of the afternoon. A beautiful try match today. If this is your first match that you're watching, well, folks, we've got a doubleheader for you as Lebanon Valley College against Montclair is at 4 p.m. later today. Sent up, over, back and forth Cornelius. On the opposite end. And that one's just in the line.
Yeah, good kill there from Lundquist. Found the spot in the back left corner of the court. No chance for Emma Hatcher to even get there. Try to keep the play alive. So good play from Lundquist.
That one's bumped, and it's out. 16-7. Bearcats trying to make a little bit of a run here. Wren sends it over. Hatcher over Cornelius. Bautista on the other end. Bumped up. Newhouse. Cornelius Got to send it over to Traska. That one's deep. It's back, and it's a Red Hawk point. Extend their lead to 10 once again. Newhouse will hit the bench, and DeProfio will come in for her. Add some height to your front line.
And also a great start to the season as well. 19.5 points, 16 kills on the early season. Another big-time player for the Red Hawk team.
All smiles once again as Cornelius will take the ace. Trims the net. That one falls in between Bautista and Craig. I apologize, Thomas.
Starting to get a little bit late here in this first set, 18-8. I think Baruch College, they need to try to find a way to string some points in a row here if they want to have a chance to even get back in this first set.
Got to narrow this lead somehow. 7 points needed for the Redhawks. And the Bearcats trim their lead to 9. Or trim their deficit to 9, I should say. It's up. DeProfio. On the other end, sending it over, and the Bearcats are on a run.
That was a vicious spike there from Montclair. No chance at all for Batista.
Cornelius on the other end, Bautista. Bearcats again.
That is 4 straight points for Baruch College. Right now, Coach Lewinsky, he's not looking to call a timeout to try to settle his team down. I think he's just going to let this ride it out and see if Montclair State can try to find a way to limit this momentum here. They still have a comfortable 7-point lead, but got to try to find a way to finish off this set.
Torres looks to the other end. The little tap, sending it over. A nice save by the Bearcats. And the Bearcats are rolling now. 18-12. They've cut the deficit to 6. I moved the table. I apologize.
Yeah, so far, Montclair State a little bit lackadaisical these last couple of points. A couple of violations costing them some free points for Baruch.
Cornelius and DeProfio ends the streak.
And that is the exact player that Montclair State needs to, stop the momentum of the other team. Nice spike there. Montclair State gets a big point right back.
Coming in for Traska is now Cameron Muse. Last year's NJAC Rookie of the Year as that one's bouncing around. Looking for something. Sending it over. That's Red Hawk point. 20-12.
That was a little bit of a mistake from Maria Jose Marmolejo. Looked like she was trying to do an extra set on that 4th hit, which caused a violation in Montclair's favor.
Sending it over, and Cornelius can't dig it out. Sends it over. Cornelius looking to the outer end for Muse. Bautista, Cornelius on the other end. Wren. And Castenda can't get it over. 21-3, 4 left for the Redhawks.
Nice block there.
Nelson Hatcher.
By Lily Thomas. She's able to keep it on Baruch's side and she's able to fall in for a point for the Redhawks. Now just 4 points away from taking the first set.
Bumps it over. Wren. Bautista. Cornelius. Craig with the slam. 22-13. Hatcher sends it over. Bumped up. Ooh. For a second there, it looked like nobody was going to get it. And caught off guard was Alicia Graves. She sends it on the other end.
Yeah, I think you're right, Ben. There was a little bit of miscommunication from Graves. I think she thought one of her teammates was going to be the one that was going to come over and be the setter there. So, with Graves getting caught off guard, she mishit the ball and point for Montclair State.
We talk a lot about a lot of changes for this Red Hawk team. I mean, I'm just looking over to our left over here. Katie Rodman, one of the departures from this Red Hawk team, but still coming to the stands, coming to watch the game for her former squad. You see a little bit of a transition here. I mean, last year we saw the assist leader was Emily Karsich. Karsich looks like she's now training the next generation in her senior year in Lucy Cornelius, who has been phenomenal. As Justin, you said earlier, NJAC Rookie of the Week. Big congratulations to her. She's been phenomenal. We have not seen Karsich yet today.
Well, I think you're right about her, basically her veteran presence now being one of the older players on the roster, just trying to be that voice in the locker room, to really get those younger players going, give them all the confidence that they need, because they are the future of the team. So you want all those younger players to feel comfortable when they take that court, and who else who better than Emily Karsich to be that vocal presence.
Emma Hatcher sending it over. Looking around. Bearcats able to receive it. And Craig with the tap, the campfire, and finds the hole.
Montclair State, seems like they have specialized those little taps. Just little taps over the net. You're not doing too much. You don't need to spike the ball every single time.
No, you do not, sir.
Montclair State, they're just finding the holes on the court, and they're just dropping it in there for 3 points.
Hatcher, bang! Red Hawks take set number 1. And we'll switch sides. Well, Lucy Cornelius is excited for her squad. And the Red Hawks win once again. They haven't lost since now 2 matches ago in the second set against Washington College. So now a 6-set win streak for them.
Pure dominance by the Red Hawks. Both sides now switch benches, getting ready for the second set. But yeah, I mean, great start for the Red Hawks. Just it seems like everything's flowing for them early on in the season. And
making it work.
Like you said, 15th season with the program. He gets his team ready every year, whether it's a similar roster or a completely different transition. He always has his players ready to go, and we're seeing it on full display these first couple of matches that we've seen for this team.
Always such a phenomenal team to watch. And you see the presence that Coach Stawinski has with his team. Recruiting all over. I mean, Cameron Muse all the way from Colorado. Last year, if you listen to our campus radio station, 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair, you got to see a nice interview with Bryn Bautista and Cameron Muse, roommates, good friends on the team. And we talked to Cameron Muse just about how it is living now in New Jersey, the transition from Colorado to here. She loves it. I think the bagel shops are a little bit different over here, and maybe, having a Wawa or a Quick Check near you isn't such a bad thing. That can't be awful, right?
No, of course not. And to your point about just the transition of one player coming basically across country over to the East Coast, to play volleyball, you look at the other side for Baruch College, number 10, Ava Tartor, who's a freshman. Guess where she's from?
Where, good sir?
Paris, France.
Wow.
All the way from Paris, France, she was recruited to come play for Baruch College.
Well, I think she has us beat. Also, Lucy Cornelius from Washington State in, Snohomish. Snohomish? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Snohomish. Yeah.
It's always nice to see some diversity, coming from different parts of the world, different parts of the country, getting recruited to come over and play for a volleyball program.
It's phenomenal to watch because they mesh so well, and you just think, looking around at this team, it's almost like they grew up together. They know each other so well, and that goes into the bonding. As we are getting ready to start set number 2.
A couple of quick stats from that first set. Carolina Lundqvist led their team with 3 kills in that set. The Redhawks, Brianna Craig with 4 kills. 11 assists for Lucy Cornelius out of 25 points.
Keeps adding to her incredible lead as now Karsic is on. It'll be Karsic, DeProfio, Craig, Thomas, and Traska for the Redhawks. Hatcher along with them. Wren on the other side. And Craig will come off. As we're getting set for set number 2. Redhawks with a 1-set lead. And as the Black Eyed Peas say, let's get it started. Isabella Torres getting ready, the junior from Ozone Park, New York, sends it over. Traska over Bautista. Finds the corner and slots it in.
Another case in point, Bautista finding the open spot, back left corner, now one Baruch player in sight. Pretty easy kill for Bautista, if you ask me.
Bautista sends it over. And just tapped over once again is Cameron Muse, using the height advantage on that one.
Cameron Muse on the season coming in 53.5 points, 45 kills, and 6 assists. And she is only a sophomore, so a whole career.
Bautista
Ahead of her.
sends it over. Tapping it. Wren coming up with it. On the other end, sending it over. Bautista. Karsic. Over to DeProfio. Sending it back. The Bearcats send it over. Hatcher's there. Karsic. Over to Muse. Muse. Wren with a nice dig. It goes all the way to the ceiling. It's up. It's over. Karsic once again. Thomas with the kill. 3-0 run for the Redhawks.
That was a great point there by both sides. Back and forth action. A lot of digs occurred also in that point as well.
Bautista hits the net on that one and ends the 3-0 streak to start off. But nonetheless, a comfortable cushion to start off here. On the other end, Lundqvist.
Especially at that first set, Baruch College needs to get off to a really good start here. Because if you fall behind 2-0 against this Montclair State team in sets, it's pretty hard to come back from.
Slamming it down, Muse. Wow. You can hear that one from Sprague.
These Montclair State players, they're not here to make friends on the court.
Not at
it's
all.
all business. It's all business.
Found a little wet spot. Just going to wipe it up really quickly. Send it over. Finding the slot. Bearcats send it over. Muse with nobody around.
Okay, Cameron Muse. Usually when the ball gets served over, you're trying to set up your offense, you know, with the bump, the set, and the finish. But Cameron Muse, she saw that there was only one player in the back line area for Baruch College, and she just decided, I'm going to play it right over.
Hatcher sends it over. Wren. Nothing there. And yeah, to your point, Justin, I mean, you could probably fit all the Redhawks around and they could all have their own marshmallows because there was a big campfire in the middle and nobody was around.
100%. It's just taking advantage of players that are out of position.
Wren. gets beat by that one. And Hatcher still on a row, 7-1.
Montclair State, they started 3-0, then it was 3-1, and since then, Montclair with 4 straight points, trying to build up a lead here in the second set.
Again, trying to win their first 6 games of the season for the first time, or first 6 matches of the season, as that one's down 8-1. First 6 matches of the season for the first time since 1998. What happened in 1998? Emma Hatcher. Getting ready. Sends it over, and that's an ace. Hatcher had 2 aces in that first set. Point, Red Hawk. It's a violation on the Bearcats.
It's now 7 straight points for the Red Hawks here in the second set.
Point, Red Hawk again, another violation.
I'm not sure what the violation was there on Baruch College.
Carbone.
Well, the referee seems to be talking it over with head coach Carbone.
It looks like it was a positional violation. Too close, too far. Emma Hatcher sending it over. And that one's out of bounds. They put an arm out, but no contact there. And thank goodness for the Bearcats.
One of the rare miscues from Emma Hatcher on a serve. You don't see that too often from her. But finally, Baruch College able to break the ice spell, getting a point back here in the second set.
Wren sending it over. Muse. Karsich. Muse again. Slamming it. Nothing there, though. Off the net.
Nice block at the net front by Alicia Graves.
Once again, Karsich on the other side. Muse. Oh, dug out wonderfully the first time, and the Red Hawks get it past. But a wonderful effort by Isabella Torres, who really put it all on the line to get that one back over.
Baruch College, they're making some good plays to keep the points alive, but at the end, Montclair State, it's just all about position. And the Red Hawks, they just seem to be in the right place at the right time, which is why they are able to keep plays alive and earn those points.
Point Baruch College here. They get their first one. Bearcats, again, trying to get that first win since 2015. Their first win of the season. Be the first time since 2015. And to look back, down. It's over. Ball's up. Carr over. And off the hand. Can't get anything to work there. 13-5.
Baruch College trying to string some points together, get back in this second set. Fell behind by as many as 10 points early on, and now they've trimmed it down to 8 to see if they can keep it up.
Karsich. Bautista. It's up. It's over. Hatcher. Bautista again. And she finds the slot again.
Give credit there to number 2, Olivia Mills on Baruch College, for sprawling out, keeping the play alive. But whenever that happens and you see a player sprawl out on the floor, once again, it just puts all these Baruch College players in the wrong positions, and Montclair State just takes advantage every single time.
Over. Nice save by Bautista. Wow. For Newhouse. Traska. And slams that one into the net. I apologize. I did get my statistic wrong. The first time that they've ever gone 0-4 to start the season for Baruch College was actually 2007. It's also important to know that their program was established in 2004. And that one's way over. And they went 0-6 that season before winning against Old Westbury. Yeah. So it's been a long streak for both of these teams. Karsic over to Bautista. Bautista put it up, sending it over. Hatcher over to Karsic. Thomas. Not enough break on that one.
Good quarter awareness there from Maria Jose Marmolejo.
But it'll be Red Hawk ball. Wow.
She knew that ball was going out of bounds. Let it go. And Baruch College, again, it's getting late here in the second set. They got to find ways to go on runs. They won't have any chance of getting back in the set.
And Justin, I mean, we've seen a lot so far today as Sophia DePofio puts that one down. What have you really seen from Montclair? I feel like Bautista has been a star today, as she was last year. But especially this set, I mean, it feels like they've been rolling better than they were before. And it's almost putting the pieces together for them. What have you seen?
Everyone just seems to be on the same page. Like I said, there just hasn't been any major mistakes on the part of Montclair State. Everyone's in position. They're ready to go. They're very aware of their surroundings, especially because when you see in volleyball, there are times where players, they'll collide with each other. Just not being on the same page, not communicating well. Montclair State, they've communicated well, not even just today, but even through the first 4 games, and it's part of the reason why they are 4-0.
Sending it back, nothing there. Tartor tried her best, but just can't get it over.
Getting back to your point, it all starts with the big-time players. You talked about Cameron Muse, you talked about Sophia DeProfio. Those are 2 juggernauts in this Montclair State team. Coming
around. Randall, you gotta dive, my friend.
I was thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it.
He said, I have the equipment on. I'm not going to do that. 20-6. It's over. Wow. It's a Profio. I feel like watching Sophia DeProfio this year. She's put some new kind of power behind her kills. Always a great player. Has really been showing it out now. I mean, 16 kills on the season prior to today. A little over a kill per set. She's been phenomenal in this one. Karsic digs it out, sends it over. He's happy about that one. I mean, in that first set alone, she had 2 kills for DeProfio. But she's had some powerful shots so far today. Impressive stuff. Still, of course, the kills leader for this team, number 16, Cameron Muse. 45 for today, averaging a little over 3 per set. That's incredible numbers.
Yeah, you know, I mentioned it before. Like I said, she's only a sophomore. So she has still at least 2 more years of eligibility, maybe even 3 if she comes back for her 5th year. And if she's putting up these numbers now in her sophomore year, just imagine what she's going to do when she gets more time on the court and just developing her game and just blossoming as a player here at Montclair State. So her future here at this university is through the roof.
Absolutely. And I think the other big thing is, and I would say this especially for Coach Stawinski, this team, I feel like in the 4 years that we've been here, I mean, we're both seniors now, we've seen these teams have their ups and downs everywhere around. This volleyball team always has done a great job of keeping the core, and yeah, they might lose parts. They lost Katie Rodman last year. They lost the kills leader a couple years ago. Let me just get that. A couple of years ago, they lost Leah Higgins, but they keep transitioning. They lost a little bit of a bump, but then they got great players like Karsich. As that one is Montclair's ball 23. Then you get Karsich, and you have someone who's great at assisting. You bring in Cameron Muse, who, all the way from Colorado, has been a killing machine, some would say. And then you're developing talent. I mean, we've seen the talent of Lily Thomas. Now in her 4th year, an entirely different player. Emma Hatcher sends that one over to Profio. Puts it over. Karsich, Hatcher, DeProfio. No dive there. 23-7.
That right there was the best point by Baruch College in this afternoon. That is something that they need to try to build on if they want to even have a chance to, even get back in this match. Like right now, they're down 23-7. Looks as though Montclair State is going to take the second set, but if Baruch College just plays with that kind of intensity like they did on that point, there's no reason why they can't get back into this game.
And there you go. That's 1 point right there as that one hits off the net. 24-7.
And especially at times when they're serving, they have to take advantage of when they are serving. Because Emma Hatcher, for sure, has taken advantage. She's had a couple of aces in this afternoon. Baruch College, when they serve, they got to find ways to get aces and just get Montclair State on their heels.
Nothing there, and Montclair takes set number 2. 2-0 lead going into set number 3. And they'll switch it up. As we look around. I was just wondering, so I was looking at the kills leaders for career-wise for Montclair State. Devon Johnson so it has top 15 on the list, correct? Devon Johnson is 15th with 659. That's one thing. But you look at the amazingness of Cameron Muse and Bryn Bautista. I mean, that first year around, yeah, I think we'll be seeing Cameron Muse in the record books by the end of her career. Maybe, honestly, by the end of this year. She had 360 kills last year, 45 so far this year, has surpassed the 400 margin, and already today, as we'll get the stats in just a second here, had 2 kills in that first set, which puts her at 407. Thank you. And she had
Also,
now
shout out to our stats team, by the way.
added, yes, Molly Colligan coming over, third baseman for our Montclair State softball team, sitting in the hot corner. Now sitting in the hot stat seat. That's a tongue twister. Stat seat. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just making things up at this point. But 5 kills on the day. She now has 410, and in the 15th spot is 659. Am I crazy for saying that Cameron Muse can reach that 659 mark by the end of the year?
It's not crazy at all to say that. I mean, she's on a record pace right now. You mentioned it. She's already surpassed 400 through 4 games, or basically 4.5 games, because this is the 5th game of the season. So if she keeps up this pace, I mean...
Well, 405 career-wise. 405 career-wise.
Excuse me, 405 career-wise.
I didn't want to... In 108 sets, she has 405 kills. And now you add these 2 sets. In 110 sets, she has 410 kills. Really quickly, let's get our take from our photography man, Tim John David. TJD, Do you think Cameron Muse can finish this season with over 659 career kills? She's at 410, bud. She had 360 last year. Here, you could come over. You could talk on the mic for a second. His RHSN debut. What's your quick? Randall, you give it to him.
Yeah, of course. There you go. What's up?
Your RHSN debut, my friend. Do you think she can make it over the what was it? 659 margin.
I do believe so, just because of the pace she was on last year, and just I know I heard Randall mention the broadcast. She's only a sophomore, so she's only going to get better. And as time goes on, I think she might be able to even surpass the amount of kills she had last year. So she'll definitely make that reach.
Awesome. And Tim, really quickly, a shameless plug here. You have some wonderful Instagram videos. We always love your mixes. If our fans want to find your mixes, where can they go find them?
TimmyD.edits on Instagram.
Doesn't know it by heart, but he knows it. They're definitely great. As Car just sends over the first one of the third set. Karsic over. Karsic over to Horn. And Capriglione is there for a save.
Anyways, shout out to our friend, our colleague, Tim John David, for joining us.
TJD, the man with 3 first names.
That's it.
We're seeing Zoe Horn in for the first time today, and the same thing with the senior Mia Capriglione. And Sammy Mizak on the opposite end. Karsic over to Mizak. And Mizak is on the board.
It's the first action of today's game for Sadie Mizak. And I think you're starting to see some of the other players from Montclair State come in. They're up 2-0. They're feeling pretty comfortable about themselves. So they're trying to get other players into the mix here in this third set.
Sending it up. Over. Karsic. Over to Hatcher. Hatcher on the other end. Traska. Over by Mizak. Mizak. Karsic. Puts it back to her teammate, Mia Capriglione, and she sends it to the back corner. 1-1 tie here in set number 3.
To get another player, Mia Capriglione, the senior from Roxbury, New Jersey. That is her first kill on the season. She has 0 kills coming in.
Roxbury, New Jersey, a very prominent town in this wonderful state. Great things are there. Java Joe's, Alpha Bagels, Roxbury Bagels.
Steven, I wonder where you're from. I really do. I wonder.
Born and raised in the greatest town. That one's sent over.
I never would have guessed.
Mia and I are in the same grade. Mia was a 2-sport athlete in high school, playing basketball and volleyball. Of course, was very successful in both, but makes her college career out of volleyball. Has been wonderful. Karsic, Traska, and finds the whole 5-1 here in set number 3.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Baruch College. It seems as though the wheels are starting to fall off for them here in this third set. They've just got to find ways to get a little bit of momentum here and just at least make Montclair State work for it to win that third set and call it a match. Just like that.
Baruch College finds their second point. And Justin, as we're talking about it right now, I mean, a 2-0 lead, still 20 points needed to really take this one home. But how important is it to really be successful in Panzer Athletic Center? And to give you a little bit of reference, they're 12-4 last year. They're 5-0. They're 4-0 as of right now, trying to be 5-0, as that's point number 6 for the Redhawks. What do you think?
Well, in case nobody has realized it yet, this is the best building in all of Division III athletics. Panzer Athletic Center, especially, I mean, I know it's early in the season, but when it comes playoff time, this is a place opponents do not want to come into at all. It becomes an absolute show here when the home crowd is behind each other, rallying the players. But especially for volleyball, Like, it's no joke when this place fills up for big-time games, when the volleyball team is playing well, this is a place that is just unreal to see.
Capriglione, Karsic on the other end. Capriglione again. Mizak. Sending that one way up. Mizak again. Karsic sends it back. Capriglione and finds the hole, and she knocks it in.
Back-to-back kills from Mia Capriglione. It's a very welcoming sight to see her get some action in this game and also get rewarded for it as well.
Also, Nikki Langhammer is in for the Redhawks. Langhammer, her first time seeing the court this season. The freshman, welcome to Montclair. And with a nice send it over there, and she helps Capriglione with a block. Making her time over, setting it over, Wren. That one goes over Langhammer, and Hatcher just out of reach of it.
Again, another good point there from Baruch College. Just trying to keep it close. 8-3 in the third set. Like I said before, I just want to see it just a little bit more fight out of this Baruch College team to just get back in this match. Give themselves some hope.
Traska knocks it down. Casey Traska today has been absolutely phenomenal. Through the first 2 sets, she's come away with 2 kills, 3 total attacks, 5 total serves, and just has been a lot of fun to watch for this team.
Also, for the first time, been Riley Sherman subbing in for Montclair State, number 5.
Riley Sherman coming in again. Her collegiate debut. 2 collegiate debuts on the court right now for the Redhawks. They try their best to get up there. It goes through. For Riley Sherman and Nikki Langhammer, welcome to Montclair. Big moments for them. It's always got to be fun to make your collegiate debut. I would never know because I'm not an athlete, but if I was, it would mean a lot. Little discussion over here. Justin, you play any sports in high school?
Not for the actual school itself, but outside of school, I played a little bit of recreation, basketball. Obviously, as you know, outside of school, I do play in a men's softball league as well in Marlborough, New Jersey.
That's a pretty good town. It's no Roxbury, but
it's not Roxbury, that's for sure. But tomorrow we got playoff games, and it's going to be an exciting time.
Hatcher, Cornelia is back in the match since the first set, and she instantly makes a big impact as Traska slamming it down, and she'll be subbed out for number 9, Emerson Corso, the senior. Corso coming on. Again, it's her first time seeing the court this year. It's her first match this year.
How about the dig from Corso coming straight into the match, and they get the point because of it.
Corso instantly making an impact there, digging it out. 11-4, Redhawks lead. And I mean, Justin, stop me if I'm wrong, and please do, because I don't really have the stats on this one. But Redhawk ball 12-4. And tell me if I'm wrong here, because I don't really have the stats in front of me to back it up, I will say. The Redhawks have held the lead since that first point in the first set. Had the lead or been tied.
I think you're right, because yes, Baruch College got the first point of the first set. If that's what you're saying.
Yes.
Since then, the Redhawks have had the lead.
Correct.
The rest of the way.
Timeout here. All smiles on the Redhawks side.
I think you are correct, though. I think ever since that first point in the first set, Montclair State, when they got even at 1-1, since then they haven't looked back, and I believe they've had a lead throughout the rest of the match.
after this one. They're in attendance here. Lebanon College getting ready for Lebanon Valley College getting ready for their game. They're 1-3. They'll be going up against the Redhawks. Although they've lost their first 3, they just won against Hood College on September 2nd in a 3-0 win, and they dominated. I mean, besides that first set, the first set 25-20, and after that, they were rolling. 25-16, then 25-18. Hood College 3-1. I mean, they're coming. They went into that game 2-0, and they lose. They took a win against Drew University and against Eastern, and then took one last win. The dive and sending it up. Hatcher. Cornelius on the other end. Mizak deep back and the kill. Oh wow, that's great. Did you see the bench? You see the bench do the Wii bowling celebration when they do the spin around?
Yes. You love to see that when teams are on the same page. They have their little celebrations they like to do after points.
Exactly. Deep out. You gotta love it. Now it's the question of which is better, the Brooklyn Nets celebrations or the Montclair State volleyball celebrations. My vote is for Montclair State.
Montclair State, no doubt.
Cornelius sends it over. Point Montclair 16-4. And folks, we haven't reached the hour mark yet of today's match, but the Redhawks are 9 points away from ending this. Wren sends it back. It's up. Mayhammer can't get it over.
Like I said before, or excuse me, what you said before, 9 points away from winning in straight sets here. But like I said, Baruch College, I want to see them just try to string together some points and try to get back in this set. Give themselves a little bit of hope and some life here. And at least give themselves some momentum going into their next match against Lebanon Valley.
Pop up, and there you go. 17-5. The Redhawks keep rolling. Or should I say soaring? I feel like rolling is always the wrong analogy when talking about Montclair.
Number 11, Zoe Horn, just checked in as well for Montclair State.
Zoe Horn
getting her first action in this afternoon.
That one's up. It's coming towards you. No play by Justin Randell. Point Baruch College.
Tim was right here too. I thought he was gonna, do a little bump or a little set. I don't know.
Tim is holding an expensive set of hardware in his hands right now, and he's looking mighty fine too. Wearing a green shirt though. That's not really Montclair,
Tim,
my
do you
friend.
think you would have had that though?
Is it John Deere?
What do you think?
My goodness. Zoe Horn bumps it over.
All right.
Point Montclair 18-6, and the lead is just extending. 12-point lead here. Redhawks looking to do something that they haven't done since 1998. Win their first 6 games. And that year they won their first 13. Only time will tell if Lebanon Valley can change something, or if Baruch College has enough in them. Point Redhawks, and a violation again.
Yeah, it looked like, I believe number 9, Rybka, used the palm of her hand there, going under the ball, so that was a violation for a mishit.
Getting beat at the sticks. Sent over. Over once again. Karsich, Horn, dropping, falling, point, Redhawks. And it's interesting to see. I would really love to, next time we talk to Coach Stawinski, I have to ask and get his take on having the Karsich-Cornelius duo. Obviously, you're not going to have them on the court that many times together, but splitting sets here. We saw first set was all Cornelius, second set was all Karsich. This third set, they've split time as Cornelius has come out for Karsich. 22-6, and they are rocking and rolling on the bench. Doing a little bit of a jig and jive.
They're feeling pretty good about themselves so far early in the season. On the verge of starting 5-0, as you mentioned, Vin. I mean, look, if I was starting a season 5-0, I'd be jumping around, with joy as well. So, man, this is what you like to see, just the team chemistry building for Montclair State. It's only going to get better as the season goes on. And it's really exciting to see this team come to fruition and just all be on the same page, because you know what they say, right? Teamwork makes the dream work.
There you go.
So, this is on full display here early on in the season. And like I said, we can't wait to see what the future holds with this team as the season goes on.
And there you go. 5-0 for the first time since 1998. Trying to make it 6-0 in just a little bit against Lebanon Valley College. A fantastic showing by the Redhawks. And in an hour and 2 minutes, the Redhawks take out the brooms and sweep Baruch College Bearcats in a wonderful match. Now, it's the first time since 2007 that Baruch College has lost their first 6 games. But no fear. Honestly, you look back to that year where they lost those first 7 games. They went on later to go on they lost their first 6 games that year. After that, they would go 18 and 16. So they had an over 500 record after that rough start. So anything's possible here. It just all is about timing, I think, really. Justin, we saw a great match today. What did you really see from the Redhawks? How did they do?
They were all on the same page, as I mentioned. Just everything was working for them from the first set all the way through the third set. Like, yeah, they gave up the first point of the match. Like, that's going to happen, But since then, they never looked back. And as I mentioned, just everyone was on the same page, proper positioning, communication was on point from top to bottom. And I mean, when all those things are clicking together, there's no reason why you can't win. And Montclair State, if they keep this up, I mean, this team is going to be very hard to beat, especially when it becomes NJAC play, because right now it's still out of conference play. When the NJAC, games start to come around, these games right here are what you're going to look back on. And if you start, 5-0 as Montclair State did, they're going to be in great position once NJAC play starts. And like I said, it's going to be a scary team to play at Panzer, and even when they go on the road.
And a wonderful showing, as now it'll be the Baruch College Bearcats against Lebanon Valley College. I don't actually know their mascot. I mean, I should probably figure that out. But for the Red Hawk Sports Network, we are going to step away. We're going to step away here. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast as much as we did, and we hope that you come and join us later today when Lebanon Valley College takes on the Montclair State Redhawks as they look to once again continue the streak that hasn't been set since 1998. Again, I forgot to mention this, but Montclair State's program opened up in 1989, so that within their first 9 years, they were able to win their first 13 games on the season. That's just a little fun fact from Vincent. And I've been Vincent McCone. He's been Justin Randell. We'll see you next time on the broadcast.